Minecraft. I bet you've heard of the name before at least once or twice. Minecraft is a revolutionary game that changed everything in gaming. It brought a whole new generation of players into the gaming space, including me, especially when it was released for consoles. However, the console version we're going to talk about is not the version you may be thinking about. I'm talking about the Minecraft console editions of the game, like the ones for the 360, Xbox One, PS3, PS Vita, PS4, Nintendo Switch, and the Wii U. So, ladies and gentlemen, today, let me take you on a journey and let me tell you the story of Minecraft Console Edition. Now, our story truly starts before Console Edition. Before Console Edition ever really existed, we had Minecraft Java Edition, which is still present today. This was the only version present at the time, and it was in its beta phase, which is why Minecraft Beta is so iconic and nostalgic to us, because a lot of us remember that version. It was like the building blocks for us. This would be the building blocks needed in order to make the console edition possible. However, there was one problem. Minecraft Java Edition was the only version present at the time. But not only that, it was also written in JavaScript, a coding language that could not be registered to consoles. Notch wanted to try and add Minecraft to the Xbox 360, since that was a very big console at the time, and soon it would later be added to the PS3. And most console games run through C++ code. With that came a problem. Now, you may think that it's easy to convert all that JavaScript code into C++ code, but as a coder myself before, it's a pain. Notch, the creator of Minecraft, wanted to release the game on the 360. Without the proper help to convert that code, it wouldn't be possible, which is where 4J Studios came into play. 4J Studios helped develop the console editions of the game. So, using the base Minecraft Java code, they worked to convert it into the C++ code that we all know and love, and it was a success. Now, of course, the game hadn't been released yet. Our 4J would tease the release quite a bit on Twitter. Then it happened. Minecraft was released on the Xbox 360, the first console version of Minecraft. Now, this is where our story truly begins. Now that Minecraft was released for the Xbox 360, now what? Now, what exactly is supposed to happen? Well, here's kind of what just happened. Well, of course, the game was released and all, and it was a huge success. A lot of Minecraft Java players moved to their Xbox 360 to play on their console and play with their friends through split screen instead of having to have multiple computers just to play together. It was now finally possible to play it on your Xbox. And funnier, take the game with you anywhere that you wanted. In my opinion, that was pretty cool. And I really had a lot of memories, especially when I played the 360 version. Now, you maybe think you're young, you never really played it. You're wrong there, because the truth is I played the Xbox 360 edition when I was very young. That was the first real contact I had with Minecraft, and I actually had a lot of love and I enjoyed it. In my opinion, probably one of the best versions of all time. Back then, it was much simpler time in the game. It was not as complicated with all the new features that we currently have, whether it's in a Bedrock Edition or Java Edition. It was just much simpler and it was much more enjoyable. We made a lot more memories back then. That's why it's so nostalgic to all of us. And if we could bring it back, I would 100% do it in a heartbeat. But enough talking about my past and my opinions. We gotta also talk about how it would later get released to VR consoles. Of course, it would get released for the 360 and stuff, which was great. However, that made it an Xbox exclusive game, which, for those who did not own a 360, maybe wasn't as good. Because remember, there were also PS3 players too. and maybe some GameCube players, but do you really think we're gonna release that for the GameCube or the Wii? But they would later release Minecraft Console Edition towards the PS3, and that increased the player base big time there. But it doesn't stop there. The next generation consoles, such as the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4, would be released. And they would release a console edition for both of those, which would improve the worlds tremendously. So, with Xbox 360 and the PlayStation worlds on the PS3, they were very limited in size. And with that came a price. You see, these limited worlds were only in place because of the limited hardware that these older consoles had. So you were very limited in what you could do. However, these next generation consoles, such as the Xbox One and PS4, were very powerful and allowed for much, much larger worlds. And I mean much larger. This means players could go as far as they want, and they probably won't hit that barrier for quite a while. Similar to how Bedrock is now, where worlds are not infinite, basically those older console versions on the Xbox One and the PS4 kind of were the building blocks to the infinite world that we now know of. Now, of course, over the years, we would make a lot of great memories in this version. If you've never truly experienced this version, trust me, you kind of missed out on quite a bit because the truth is, we made a lot of memories. This thing is very nostalgic to us, especially if you were a console player just like me. It's a very nostalgic version. We made a lot of memories. We made a lot of worlds. We went on many adventures. And if I could start a whole another series of me playing the console editions, because luckily I have an Xbox and I still have the old game disc. I still boot it up and I still play it because I get bored and I just want some nostalgia sometimes. That's like something I want to do. I want to make like kind of like how Minecraft was with Stampy, Big B, Dan TDM, all these different YouTubers. Like that's how it started their career. That's something I would love to do because I want to be able to create my own adventure and go on it with you guys in the future. Maybe that's something I want to do in my free time. If you get what I mean. This is a very special version, especially to a lot of different people, because of this nostalgia aspect, because of how a content was and how update was and how YouTube was and all this stuff. That's why this version is so special. And also, they introduced something different than a lot of other games do. Sure, they bring in DLCs and all this stuff, but Minecraft added something that was different than most stuff. And most of the time, when you wanted to get content in Java, especially like a world, for example, or texture pack, you usually had to download it off the internet. And it's great and all, except when it came to those suspicious sites, which is like where you draw the line. However, with Console Edition, it came with special paid packs. And like the Halo Mashup Pack gave you a Halo themed world, texture pack, skin pack, all that stuff. Which was really nice because if you're a big Halo fan like me who plays Minecraft too, then that is something you might want. Or Adventure Time, for example, they had a mashup pack for that. They gave a lot of different content and it got people's attention really quickly because people are also interested in these topics. They want to play that. They would love to have their own favorite little character from their own favorite show added to Minecraft and they get to play as. Like, come on, that's just amazing. So, I feel that was a really nice aspect to how the game was back then. And I feel that kind of made it special if you think about it. Now, of course, over the years, things would start taking a turn because the truth is, at some point, Minecraft Console Edition would have to come to an end because Microsoft, of course, acquired Mojang Studios and they want to add a lot of this new stuff. They want to really make it so that players could purchase all these things. That's why Bedrock has a whole marketplace with so many different things you can purchase. It's all because of the decision that Microsoft made to buy the game or buy Mojang. And with that came the cost, or what I like to call the downfall of Console Edition. Now, Mojang, later in the Console Edition era, would make something that I think a lot of players love. And trust me, if you don't like this, then Are you a crazy person? Because this was probably one of the best features. I am not kidding. One of the best features ever. That was Minecraft minigames. And if you don't know what these are, before real big servers really started, like sure you had big servers on Java Edition, but on Console Edition, the version of servers that they had was through Mojang, and they had minigames. You had three minigames. You had the battle minigame, tumble minigame, and the glide minigame, which are all super fun. And with that was a lot of new content, of course. You see, in the battle minigame, it's like a mini version of the Hunger Games, all in Minecraft. You'd play through different maps, and you would fight to the death to be the last one standing. In the tumble minigame, it's like Spleef on a budget. Oh, and it honestly, this is probably one of my more favorite little maps, you know? One of my favorite minigames, I guess you could say. I cannot talk today. But they also had the glide minigame, which was using the elytra and flying around and trying to beat your best score and be first place. Which, in my opinion, it was alright, and I enjoy it. But, you know, at some point, good things have to come to an end. Which is where the real downfall began, because the truth is, Microsoft would later acquire Mojang, and they made the ultimate decision to change how Minecraft would work. They would discontinue the legacy version or the console versions of the game, which definitely got the community very fired up. And in my opinion, I don't like how the idea was. Nobody probably did. And the reason why they did that is because they wanted to allow players to, you know, move away from the console edition and have one unified version of the game. One where it wasn't all console specific. You wouldn't have to just play Xbox to play with PlayStation players. You could just, you know, you could play it all on different consoles and be in the same world where you could transfer whatever. And this was a very controversial decision, especially in the community. Got a lot of us fired up. And I feel that it kind of hurt the game after. Because Mojang would, of course, they would release the Bedrock edition that we have right now. Like, great for some people who are more, you know, near to the game. However, to a lot of us older players who have been playing the game for years, this was highly disappointing because we made a lot of memories of this version. We had a passion with it. It was some of us, it was our job. And it was fun. It was enjoyable. We made memories on the way. We had a lot of fun. There was a lot of updates that were done to it. It wasn't as bad as how Bedrock is right now. It was just perfect. It was like the perfect version of like Java Edition on console. And it all came to an end because Microsoft decided to actually purchase Mojang. And I believe this is the downfall of console edition. This is what kind of ended the real saga, I guess you could say. Because, you know, it was special. And all because this was what this is what I know of. Is Microsoft wanted to make a lot of money off Minecraft. They wanted to, you know, that's what everybody wants. They want to make money. They want to earn revenue, especially off their projects. So they turned Minecraft Bedrock Edition, as you know right now, into a money-making business. And now here we are. Like, you can see the Minecraft marketplace right now. It is just filled with the utmost random content that you could purchase. Like, it's great for some people who may enjoy whatever's there. However, to a lot of us, it's kind of an eyesore. And like me, I still have the older discs, so I can still play the older version of the Minecraft on the Xbox One. And I still do that because I don't want all the Minecraft store mashed up packs. I don't want any of that. I just want the classic gameplay. I just want, you know, I want that nostalgia. I want the fun aspect. I want where it's much simpler, where we don't have all these advanced features, where we don't have this giant marketplace. Sometimes I just want nostalgia, and I feel playing on the console editions is really nice because it allows you to go back to those versions, go back to the roots of how it started, and really experience how things work. Really look back on how the game truly evolved, how the game truly came to be. And yeah, it's quite the story, if I do say so myself. And it's constantly evolved over the years. And at some point, I might make a more in depth story or in depth video about the history of Minecraft Console Edition. Of course, I'll have to do a lot more research with that. However, that's something I might do. So I just want to say thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys really do enjoy this type of content, let me know down in the comments and tell me what your favorite part was. Also, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video.